the convenient position for the upward, backward. Remember, upward, backward, the tilting is posterior pelvic tilting. So you know what are the movements in the pelvis? One is anterior pelvic tilt, another one is posterior pelvic tilt. So these are the movements in the pelvis. Anterior pelvic tilt and posterior pelvic tilt. Patient will be in supine lying position. The therapist will be side to the patient. Okay. And what is the important command or what is the important thing what you can tell to the patient is thumbs of the therapist on the anterior superior relaxed spine and fingers spanning laterally around the pelvis. Our command is try to contract the gluteal muscles. So you can tell them to place the hand side or over the anterior superior relaxed spine. Okay. Try to contract your gluteal muscles. That is the command. So in each and every exercise, you have to give the command to the patient. So try to contract the gluteal muscles, okay, and abdominal muscles, and press the lumbar region down, hold and relax. Your abdominal muscles, your gluteal muscles, can you contract? Press it down, hold and relax. So here what you are doing, upward, backward, posterior pelvic tilting. It is in crook lying position. Tell them to contract the gluteal muscles and the abdominal muscles. Okay. Contract the gluteal, abdominal muscles. Press the mattress down with your gluteal muscles and the abdomen. Hold and relax. So this is upward, backward, posterior pelvic tilting. Understand? You have to understand the command. If you not understand the matter, also no problem. Only thing you have to understand is position of the patient, the therapist and the command. Patient will be in crook lying, therapist will be side to the patient. Contract the abdominal muscles and the gluteal muscles and ask the patient to press the couch with the help of these muscles. Hold and relax. See, all the exercises you have to tell the command hold and relax. It is not like doing for 10 times or 20 times. And the next one is